Before we get into the video, y'all know I have to give a huge shout out to our channel sponsor, Instant Gaming, which is my go-to website for all things games, okay? Whenever a new game drops and catches my attention, the first place that I check to buy it is Instant Gaming, because the discounts that they offer on their website are literally a godsend and unbeatable, okay? They not only sell discounted PC games, but also select Xbox and PlayStation games, as well as gift cards and more. And for those of you who still haven't had the chance to get your hands on the brand new Lovestruck pack for The Sims 4, they also have that on their website currently with a 30% off discount, okay? I completely vouch for this website. In fact, it's where I personally bought all of my Sims 4 packs from, and so make sure you're using my affiliate link in the description down below to help me and my channel out. And also don't forget to enter the monthly giveaway that Instant Gaming hosts for us, okay? It runs every month and will be starting a new one on the 1st, and you can enter for a chance to win any game of your choice off their website. So without further ado, let's get into the video. What's the deal, pickles? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Cute Sims, and today we are doing a quick mod review on this brand new mod that was released a few days ago by the talented creator Lot51 called the Sweet Life mod, which adds functional hotels and resorts to The Sims 4, okay? Which, if y'all know, this is something that so many people in the Sims community have been rightfully asking for, and we've gotten a ton of workarounds where you could kind of build your own hotel, like with the For Rent Packs residential rental lots system and with vacation rental lots, but none of those worked quite the same as a legitimate hotel. And so with this mod, it introduces things like room service, housekeeping, continental breakfast, okay? It's definitely an amazing mod, and I cannot wait to check it out with you all. But before we get into it, I do just want to mention that this mod is currently in early access and will be available to the public on September 1st, okay? And the first thing we're gonna do is look at some of the mod's requirements. Then we're gonna go into how to set up a functioning hotel, and then we'll actually get into reviewing how the gameplay functions. So let's go ahead and get into that. And so on Lot51's website, on the downloads page, the first thing I want to mention is that this is a base game compatible mod, but the mod does have some cross-pack compatibility. So that means that if you only own the Sims 4 base game, this mod will still work. However, if you own some of the other packs like Dine Out or Get Famous, then additional features will be available in your game. And so right besides it, you can see that this mod has two other mod requirements, which are Lot51's Core Library mod and Basemental's a Venue List mod, which is needed to actually be able to see the brand new custom hotel lot type in game. And so once you've not only downloaded both of those mods, but also the Sweet Life mod itself, you're ready to actually get into your game. And so before I actually get into the gameplay of this mod, there is a bit of setup necessary to make sure that the hotels function properly, but thankfully it's super easy and can all be done from in-game. But the first thing we're going to want to do is, of course, set whatever lot that we're going to be using as a hotel lot type. I'm using my own hotel lot that I've built myself. I'll link the video with the download link for it in the description down below. But the first thing we're looking for is the custom hotel lot type, which should be right here, which reads "Live the sweet life at this vacation destination." And so once we've done that, now we're going to go through and make sure that we actually have all of the objects that are required of a hotel lot. And so I think the most important object is probably this concierge bell, which it says to place on a counter or a desk with a chair, and it mentions to face the arrow in the direction that you want staff to sit in, so that's what I've gone ahead and done. It also needs guest rooms, which my build already includes, and so the first hard requirement it mentions is that there needs to be at least one bed in each room. It also mentions that you can include like cribs or pet beds in the bedrooms, and Sims will actually be able to spawn with their children or pets, which is really cool. But the next requirement that it notes is that you should have at least one fridge and a microwave if your hotel doesn't offer room service. Okay, the mod website states that as of right now, NPCs that spawn on the lot won't have another way to satisfy their hunger needs if they don't have their own fridge and microwave in their guest room if there is no room service offered. It also says that if room service is offered, then all you'll need is just one empty counter or table where food can be delivered to. And so in my build, there aren't any microwaves or fridges in the bedroom, so this hotel is going to have to rely on room service in order for the NP Sims to be able to eat, or the NPC sims. Did I say MP? Right. The NPC sims, I said again, the NPC sims to be able to eat. And then last but not least, the guest room should include a basic bathroom, so a toilet, a sink, and a shower or bathtub where the sims can get cleaned up at. And the bathrooms don't actually have to be in every guest room. The mods website does also mention that just a regular public bathroom will suffice. And so this build has both of those. It has bathrooms in each guest room as well as some public bathrooms, so those requirements are met. Moving on, we need to make sure a staff kitchen is set up if the hotel offers room service or continental breakfast, which this hotel is going to provide. And so the requirements are pretty basic. All that's necessary is a fridge, a stove, or a chef station if you have dine out, a sink or dishwasher, at least 2 empty counters, and a trash can. Finally, we have a staff break room, which requires a toilet and a sink if there are no public restrooms on the lot, a fridge and a microwave, a table and a chair, and an optional coffee maker. But as y'all can see, I didn't actually include a break room for staff when I was originally building this lot, but I pretty much have all of these items sprinkled around in areas where the staff can get to them, so that hasn't been an issue for me. And the final requirement is just some type of outdoor trash can so that housekeeping sims can keep the lot clean. But before we get into the game, the last and probably most important thing that I do want to mention before we actually load into a household and test how the lot works is the door placement, okay? The mods website shows an example, which I'll put on the screen somewhere right now, but it emphasizes that doors should be placed so that the arrows are pointing outward and not inward. And so real quick, we're just going to double check that all of the guest room doors and staff kitchen doors are faced so that the arrow is outward, which if y'all still don't know what that means, it basically just means arrow should be on the outside, not the inside. And so I'm just checking really quick, and I'm pretty sure all the doors are already set up like that. And so now that I've checked all the doors, I'm gonna go ahead and load into a household and have them actually travel to this hotel lot. And so this is the Eaton household, okay? Don't mind their incomplete house if y'all like look over there, okay? I'm still working on it, but in my save file, the storyline is that they actually own that resort that we were just at. And so let's just say that they want to go check in on it and make sure that the service is still top notch, okay? And so I'm gonna have Mr. I think his name is Mike. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have Mr. Mike stop talking with his daughter for a second. And in order to actually travel to the hotels, once you've placed it down and actually given it the hotel lot type, you're just gonna go to your travel menu on the phone, and you're going to travel to hotel with, and you can bring up to 7 sims including pets like I said, but Eaton or Mike is just going to take his wife, his daughter, and his son. We're going to leave the dog at home since the hotel is not currently compacted for dogs, or I guess like set up to have pets. And so you're gonna see all available hotels in your save file here. Since I only have one hotel lot, it's the only one that appears, which is the Eaton Inn Paradise Resort. And so we're gonna go ahead and travel here, and I will get back with y'all once we've arrived. And so basically we have now arrived at the hotel in game. However, I did get a little pop-up stating that the hotel is not yet open for business yet, and that is because there are still some more setup that we have to do with it. Not the unknown caller, hello, like I'm busy. But yes, there is still some setup that we need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the game. And so a lot of it can be found through the concierge bell. You'll see we can't check in because this hotel is missing required objects and it's not yet open for business. There's also a hotel management option where we can edit the kitchen menus, manage hotel perks, and manage hotel settings. But the first thing that we're actually going to go in and fix, because I believe it is why the hotel is not open, is we're gonna go in and set all these rooms to be guest rooms. Okay, so we're just gonna put the walls up, and then you see hotel management on the doors, set hotel door type, guest room entry. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a couple of doors. Next, I'm coming over here and I'm setting the kitchen door to be a staff room entrance, staff room entry, and finally the front door I'm setting to be the hotel entrance. And hopefully that'll fix the issue with the hotel not being open. And so I believe if I click on this bell again, we can now check in. So that's what I'm gonna have him come over here and do. And we get a pop-up that says, "Welcome to Eaton Inn Paradise Resort. All of our available rooms have a green highlighted door. Put walls up, select the guest room door, and claim room to complete your check-in." So let me go ahead and pause again, and if we go back upstairs now and put the walls up just like the directions say, you'll see that all the doors that we selected to be guest room entries now have a green highlight around them. And so since he is traveling with his 2 kids plus his wife, I am going to go ahead and have them get this double bedroom. So we just click on it and it says check in to room. It's going to be 117 simoleons per night. And one reason that I think I'm going to end up using this mod a lot more than the vacation rental lot system is because this check-in price is actually calculated based on the amount of stuff in the room and not the worth of the entire lot. So if I was having them just like vacation here normal with the lot set as a vacation type, they would be charged like 9,000 simoleons per day because the lot is worth a lot of money, when in actuality they should only be charged based on their room. And so we just click that and we can go ahead and select how many days we want to stay. We can stay up to 30 days, y'all. Okay, that's like crazy. Or well, I guess technically 29, but you know, rounding. And you are going to be charged up front. So let's just say they want to stay for 3 days. That's going to be 351 simoleons. And it is immediately taken out of their bank account. It says check-in complete. You are now all checked in to guest room at Eaton Inn Paradise Resort. And I think there was an option to rename the doors. Yeah, you could rename the doors. So let's say this is like a different type of hotel. We could name it like luxury suite or something, you know, and it would say like you're now checked in to luxury suite. And so as y'all can see, there are some new options on the door. We have this do not disturb option, which says your room will be skipped during daily housekeeping rounds, which is, you know, helpful, especially if you got some sims here, like some of your couple sims here. Okay, you need a little privacy. We also have the request room service option, which we can currently request housekeeping and maintenance, but we cannot request food because it says this hotel does not offer the room service hotel perk. And so in order to set that up, we're going to go back down. Also, before we do that, like look at the other sims checking in first of all. This is the Kim family. What's their last name? Lewis Kim family or Spencer Kim family, whatever their last name is. But since I have growing together, they actually like come in with their suitcases and everything, and you'll even see on the door, or well, I guess it's not updated yet, but it'll actually pop up on the door like this room is occupied by the Kim family, you know. I don't know how they all gonna stay in there with like the one bed, but they got it. And so yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and go back downstairs to where the concierge bell is, and we're gonna click on it, and we're gonna go back to hotel management, and we're gonna manage hotel perks. And so basically this is all the current perks that can be applied to hotels. Lot 51 did mention that they will be coming out with more of these as time goes on, but this is a good number of starter ones. And so you can have your hotel set up so that you have 24-hour pool and hot tub access, 24-hour services, continental breakfast, a haunted hotel, quiet hours, and room service. And so in order to select them, first you have to just click them and highlight them green, and then once we've got all the hotel perks highlighted that we want, we would just go ahead and press done. And so I think I'm gonna allow 24-hour pool and hot tub access. We're gonna allow 24-hour services. We're gonna allow continental breakfast, and we're gonna allow room service. And so we're gonna go ahead and click done on all that. And now if we go back to that door, let me go back upstairs, or we could also order it through the concierge bell, but I'm gonna just go back upstairs. We click on this door again, request room service. Oh, hello. Okay, well now the kitchen is closed, so but if the kitchen wasn't closed, we'd be able to order room service. We also have hotel settings that we can manage over here, which basically adds more options for like if you wanted to make a specific kind of hotel. And so you can set it to disallow cats and dogs and horses and make it only allow human sims. You can make it to disallow occults if you don't want, you know, Vlad showing up and like being your next door neighbor. You can also make it so that only sims with a certain level of fame are allowed to stay here if you have Get Famous. And you can set it so that played households will not show up. So if you just want to switch households real quick and you don't want your sims, you know, going on a random vacation, you can set it up so that they won't show up. The next thing I want to show y'all, I'm not sure if it'll work because we've come here at like a kind of awkward lunch hour, but I want to show y'all how the continental breakfast works. And so we would just click on a table. I think you can click on any table or buffet table, but under the hotel management option, you're going to see something that says designated buffet table, and I already have this selected, but it says breakfast will be served on this surface each morning if the continental breakfast perk is offered. And so like I said, I don't think it's going to show up today because we are getting here at like 12 o'clock, so maybe tomorrow morning. Okay, and so I think I'm gonna just have Mike and his whole family head up to their room now since they're all checked in already. His wife is upset about something. Oh yeah, she's high maintenance, so she's not happy about being out in the sun, so she's definitely gonna hurry up and go to her hotel room. And during this time, just based on what your hotel lot offers, this is when you would go swimming, get a massage, you know, go get something to eat, all that good stuff. Okay, but let's try ahead to go and order some more room service. And so we're going to click this again, and we can now order some food. And so if we click this, it's going to say add/remove items to order, and it's going to ask you which sim you're ordering for first. So we're going to go ahead and click Mike, and we're going to have all these food options. Okay, it comes with a default kind of like menu, but as y'all saw downstairs under the concierge bell, we had the option to like customize the menu. And so if I do have, but if I wanted to, I could make this hotel serve custom foods or just like different foods for different like times of day. So I could make a separate lunch menu, a separate dinner menu. It's super detailed, but for now I think we're gonna have Mike get some chili and a coffee, which is an absurd combination. And so it says ordering 2 items for 1 sim, and we can go ahead and add his wife. We're gonna say she wants a BLT and an Earl Grey hot. We're gonna go ahead and add his daughter, who wants a not a mimosa, some mac and cheese and a healthy green, and his son Jalen, who wants a sandwich and a root beer float. And so we can see the order total. It's going to be $124. We just press complete order, and it says your order has been sent to the kitchen and will be delivered to your room soon. You will be charged on delivery. And so there's still some more sims moving in here. Like, this is what I really love about this mod also. It doesn't feel like you're the only sim here, you know, like with the vacation rental lots, it's like only your sim staying there. It's more of like a Airbnb type situation. I like the idea of like seeing other sims be lively around the lot, and I'm sure you would probably see other sims like swimming in the pools or just playing with things the more that you have like on the lot. And as y'all can see, so as we saw, this family just moved in. This is Juniper Grove, and he's not letting me see his name, but the Grove family. And you can actually see on the door when they checked in and when they will be checking out. So they're going to be checking out tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and it says there's 3 guests here, and it says hosting the Grove family household. So that is super, super, super cool, y'all, okay? But basically, we're just waiting for room service. Room service is like really cool the way it shows up, so let me go see. We can see the chef already back here cooking in the kitchen. This is the porter, so this is who will actually be delivering it up to our room. And so our porter is now here. She's showing up outside the door, and I believe she should come in to actually put it down, which is why we needed like some type of surface for it to be served on. Is she gonna put it right here? Or the floor? The floor works too. Okay, but I'm pretty sure she could slot it like right there. And then also some of the other rooms have like bigger tables, like this one, and this one. This room just doesn't because it's a double, so I kind of had to save for space. But we just go ahead, put this right here, and he can click it, and you can open it and see the full meal that you ordered for everybody. And so we're gonna go ahead and eat meal together. I don't think everybody's too hungry, but I think it's really cool that like it's actually served to you in like this little platter and everything, and the sims actually grab the food that they ordered. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure he got his root beer float. Yep, he has his sandwich and his root beer float. It's super cool, and I believe once they're done eating, we can just call up housekeeping to come take care of it. And so Amber and her daughter are down here eating. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of space up in their room, so not everybody was able to eat in there. But the last thing I want to, or not the last thing I want to show y'all, but the next thing I want to show y'all is how the housekeeping actually functions. And so not only do we have this plate here, but let's say they've been here a couple days. Let's go ahead and make the shower dirty and the toilet a little dirty. Okay, we're not trying to clean on our vacation, so we're gonna go ahead and click on the door again, request room service, and we can request housekeeping to come have our room cleaned. And y'all saw earlier, we could also call maintenance if like something in the room was to break, like the toilet or the TV or anything like that. And so housekeeping has been requested to your room. They will be around soon to clean up any messes. And so I'm just going to wait on them and come to see to make sure that they clean up this toilet, this shower, and take this empty tray with them. And so a few minutes later, housekeeping has actually shown up. She went ahead and knocked on the door first, and now she's coming in. I think Jalen blocked her way for a minute. She's gonna get in here eventually. There she goes. But yep, the first place she's going is into the filthy bathroom, or maybe not. Maybe she changed her mind. Oh, she said this is above my pay grade. Okay, now that's not quite how I would clean the bathroom, but you know, what do I know about housekeeping? Okay, so she went ahead and got back in the bathroom to clean it after she was done vacuuming the hallway. Not too sure what that was about. I think that's just like the autonomy of Sims and everything. I think she just wanted to clean that first. But she cleaned that shower pretty fast. She's gonna clean the toilet next. And I just want to see if she actually takes this with her or if that's something that we would have to dispose of ourselves. Okay, and so she went ahead and cleaned the toilet, cleaned the shower, and she does actually go ahead and take the tray out with her. Okay, that's so cool, y'all. And the kids are just down here in the pool, but there are a couple of like additional things you can do for Sims on this lot. I believe you can, let me pause so that he doesn't run away, but I believe you can also like give certain Sims, or I guess if she knew him, she would be able to give him access to her hotel room. It would be like give hotel room key or something like that, and you could revoke it, kind of like how the city living lot type functions and everything, or not lot type, but the apartments in city living function. And there's a lot more cross-pack compatibility. Okay, like I said, you can put down like laundry rooms, and housekeeping will actually do laundry for your Sims. You saw the Get Famous, you can make hotels set so that they only allow celebrity guests. It's just a really cool system that we've been needing for a long time. It's kind of simplified in this video, but I still feel like it would be very helpful, especially in gameplay, if you wanted to create hotels and of course, you know, have your Sims go on legitimate vacations where they could be tended to and everything. And so that is going to be it for this review. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, this is the Sweet Life mod by Lot 51, which will be available for public access on September 1st, and I will also have the download link down below in the description. And so make sure you leave a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed this mod review and would like some more from me. Let me know if you will be downloading this mod as well. I want to see like how many people are like interested in this, because I saw it and I was super interested. But yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.